Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day because we're possibly going to pick up another car, another build, and it's another Tesla. So as you guys saw, I've rebuilt a Model 3, which is kind of small. So now I want to get a little bit bigger, which is a Model Y. And today there's one playing on auction, and it's here locally in Charlotte. And starting bid is actually really cheap. It's only at $6,000. But let's check it out really quick. So it's got front end damage, and then it's got a little bit more front end damage. The hood looks like it's a little bit damaged. We look in the rear, the driver's side quarter panel looks good. Passenger side looks like it's got a buckle and it's a hit down center. Let's see if any airbags deployed. No airbags deployed, so that's really good sign. So let's see what it goes for. I mean, it's a 2021, it's a Model Y, it's long range, all-wheel drive with only 30,000 miles. So I've been watching them and roughly they've been going over like $20,000, and I'm like, that's not a deal because they sell for like 32. And by the time you fix it, there's no, kind of gain. So let's go ahead and hit the auction and play this thing live. All right guys, and just like that, I got this thing for $14,200, which I think is a smoking deal. That's definitely the cheapest one I've seen. I don't know, comment down below, was that like the cheapest Model Y I've seen? I mean, it doesn't, no airbags deployed, low miles. It's not that bad, who knows? I mean, it's all aluminum, so it's probably pretty easy to fix. But the good thing is it's actually really close to us, about an hour and a half away. So let's go ahead and get in the truck, hit the road, and pick this thing up. Alright, just like that, we made it to IAI. Let's go inside, get the paperwork, and get this thing loaded and really check out the damage. Let's get to it. Alright, just like that, the Tesla is loaded. They did it pretty quick. The timing was, on my phone said, 30-40 minutes, but we got here. And yeah, this damage is a little worse than I thought. Let's see if the battery's good. The battery's dead, so we gotta figure out where the keys are. We gotta jump in maybe, or just get it back to the shop. So this damage, let's see if the black glass is good. Oh, the back glass is good, so that saves us like $800. The trunk looking not a big deal. This side quarter panel looks good. This we can charge. So this quarter panel's good. The other side looks like it's whacked, but pretty cool. Let's see if we can see inside. We can't. So let's go ahead and get the title. Hopefully they have the keys, and we'll hit the road and tie it up. All right, guys. So we went inside, got the key. Let's go see if this thing opens up. This is pretty fast. Let's get to it. Moment of truth. Is it completely dead? It is completely dead. So I don't have a jump box with me. Back in the shop, we will definitely need to unload this thing, maybe jump start it, but I don't know. Let's hit the road. Alright, so just like that, we're back at the shop. Let's go ahead and maybe jump it, but I think the hood's already open, so let's untape it. Looks like the bumper's hanging out here. Untape it, put some power to it, and see if we have more problems or good things. Oh man. Let's get a razor blade. Alright, so the plug was unplugged. Let's try this again. Put some positive here. And the negative. And just like that, it's open. We got power on one side. His headlights unplugged. This thing is full of water. There's our battery, so let's put power to the battery. And looks like that's not cut. That's good. Let's check this thing out. All right, let's see. We got the key. Oh, did it open? Locked it. Okay, there it goes. All right, so kind of bad having this kind of trailer. We can't do that. Can't do that. So maybe let's open up the trunk and check it out from there. Okay, there it goes. And there's our trunk. Oh my goodness. At least our glass is good. It's a really good sign. So we can find a deck lid without it. That definitely took a good hit. Man, full of parts. Got a little subwoofer. But let's try to get inside this thing and see if we can drive it off the trailer. All right, so I got the car jacked up. We're gonna open the door. It clears now. Really good sign. Let's go inside. Uh-oh. So maybe the seatbelts are locked up? That's not good. Oh. Got in this thing. And it's yellow. Who knows? Service alert. The battery's at 0. So we definitely have to go charge this thing. But yeah, so we can't drive this thing off, but it's at 0. The seatbelt good? The seatbelt's good. So let's go and get the charger and then plug it up, let it charge up a little bit, and then we can try and drive this thing off. All right, so the battery says it's 0. Let's see if we can drive it. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. Even with a 0 battery, that's kind of crazy. Alright. We're off. Alright, just like that, we drove this thing off. We'll get inside the shop, we can charge it okay. But I guess with 0 battery, it still moves. But it looks like, after looking at the damage, this headlight is busted. This fender is damaged, so we can fix that. This hood is damaged. The door is okay. And then this quarter panel, it can be pulled out. It's actually not that bad of a gap. Just right here a little bit. It's all aluminum. Not a big deal. Definitely needs a trunk lid, the rebar. We can start ordering all these parts. But let's go ahead and maybe get this thing inside the shop, take it all apart, and go from there. All right, so there we have it. We got it inside the shop, and let's check out the damage. I took some of the stuff out of the trunk, and now we can really see it. So it definitely took a hit. The trunk should have been a lot straighter, and look at that. It's maybe like a foot inside. A lot of broken stuff. Looks like maybe they try to take it apart or something. So I'm going to take all this apart. Looks like this bottom trunk thing is broken too, so we have to order one of these. This piece looks like it's a bolt-on, so we should be able to replace that. But the really big problem is that frame rail. So this frame rail extension piece looks like it's got a bolt. Looks like we can probably replace it, so we can order one of these. But we start looking at the quarter panel. The quarter panel did take a pretty good hit right there. It buckled right here. You can see the gap here is kind of not bad, and it gets super tight. So this whole quarter panel needs to be pulled out or replaced. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because it's all aluminum. It will bend back and forth, and I think it might be easier to fix it. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Definitely start pricing a used quarter panel. Maybe with a used quarter panel we can find all these parts, the rebar, I don't know, and also the deck lid. This deck lid definitely took a hit. Looks like we need this tail light. This tail light is fine. The other two tail lights in there are still really good. The bumper definitely is bad. We got this wire harness that needs to be fixed or replaced. Definitely a lot of work, but I don't know. maybe let's go ahead and take some of this apart, because the frame rail we're going to replace, we're not going to worry about pulling it out too much. So maybe let's take off this aluminum rebar, take some of those sensors off, maybe that panel, the weather stripping, the trunk lid, and see if we find any more damage. All right, just like that, within what, 10-15 minutes, everything unscrewed. And yeah, it's kind of nice that it's aluminum. You know, it's pretty easy to take apart. Everything is bolt-on. I've never really seen that before. That's kind of crazy and kind of good in our situation. So what we can do is actually just try to pull this a little bit, just like pump it from here with a pump jack to this. Maybe pull this out, but I think this will pull out pretty easy. This piece will pull out pretty easy. I don't even know if we need to put on a frame machine. We could just probably pull it from itself. That would be kind of crazy, but we definitely need to order a bunch of parts. And yeah, let's see if the trunk might close now. Definitely need to order some trunk lid hinges, maybe with the trunk. We could probably find one without the glass, because our glass is good. Like I said, that was almost like $800 when I started looking for parts. But yeah, the gap is still really big. I was still hitting there, but let's go ahead and maybe take off this back deck lid and go from there. All right guys, just like that, we got this thing taken apart. So pretty much the next step is start looking for parts, and probably gonna go with used parts, because buying parts from Tesla, we're not like a certified shop and whatever. Anyway, so there's a lot of parts on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace. I already found a bunch of stuff, but my biggest thing is, are we gonna put this thing back to stock, or are we gonna modify like we did the Model 3? So leave us a comment down below, you guys. What do you guys think of the build? Did I get a good deal? Was it a good deal? Is it fixable? Who knows? We'll catch you guys next time.